41-13 is the final. Michigan gets it done tonight, Sam. A pretty dominant performance by the Wolverines. Had some stagnant times there at the end of the first half, but Michigan gets it done in the end. 335 yards passing from J.J. McCarthy. About four rushing touchdowns from this Michigan Wolverine team. Blake Corn moves into second place for the all-time rushing touchdown lead. But there's still a lot of things that you can dissect from this game. Let's start with the offense. What were some of your observations?
So, the kind of game you see sometimes coming off a bye week, not really clicking on all cylinders. That first drive was really, really good. I had a few big plays in there. The reverse to Cornelius obviously put him on the doorstep. JJ talked about, he said there are some passes that he missed. And he still wound up with a really, really good passing day, yardage wise. What do you say, 335?
Yeah.
That he finished with. So, not so good for JJ is great for a lot of people. You got to remember that. But I think his standard is, man, he was throwing it through a Cheerio with his eyes closed. That's how things were going for him before the break. So I think the glass half full perspective is you got some rust off before you got to go to Penn State, right? And then even with some of the misses, you still had some of those wild plays. That back shoulder that he threw to Colston Loveland in the third quarter was one that really stuck out to me. It's like, okay, he's still going to have those that are really pinpoint accurate. He's a guy that you got to account for, and they didn't even use. There's so much that they left in the playbook. Like, you didn't see him involved in the run game. That's going to be on display against Penn State. So, for a team coming off a bye week, for a team with a lot of distractions.
Absolutely.
I think you got to give them credit for, even though Purdue is not a great team. Think about everything that's swirling around this team. Signgate. Is your coach going to be suspended or worse? All that stuff is flying around. You can see, and it's coming off a bye. Mm-hmm. You can see how that could maybe have a little more subdued performance, and yet they still go out and score 40 points.